The King of Queens was one of the most beloved sitcoms on TV, following the hilarious lives of Doug and Carrie Heffernan and their friends for 9 seasons. Airing from 1998 to 2007, the show won over fans with its lighthearted humor and unforgettable characters. But what happened to the actors after the series ended? Some continued strong in TV and film, while others took unexpected paths. In this video, we'll take a look at how they were back then and how they look now. Get ready to be surprised by the transformation of the King of Queens cast. Kevin James was born in New York in 1965. From a young age, he was interested in comedy and began his career in stand-up comedy, performing at clubs across the city. He gained recognition on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and HBO comedy specials. In The King of Queens, he played Doug Heffernan, a delivery truck driver for IPS who lives in Queens with his wife Carrie and his father-in-law Arthur. Doug is a good-natured but lazy and gluttonous man who often gets into trouble due to impulsive decisions and attempts to dodge household responsibilities. His relationship with Carrie is filled with love and hilarious arguments. The show's success made James a comedy star, leading him to film roles in Paul Blart, Mall Cop, Hitch, and I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. He also voiced Frank in the animated movie Hotel Transylvania. Leah Remini was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1970. She was interested in acting from an early age and moved to Los Angeles to pursue her career. She made guest appearances in shows like Who's the Boss?, Saved by the Bell, and Cheers. Her biggest breakthrough came in 1998 when she was cast as Carrie Heffernan in The King of Queens. Carrie is a strong-willed and determined woman who works as a secretary and has big ambitions for her life. Her bossy personality and love for Doug create comedic dynamics and iconic moments. After the show ended in 2007, she co-hosted and produced the documentary series Leah Remini Scientology and the Aftermath, which exposed the inner workings of Scientology, a religion she had been a part of for years. She also appeared in shows like Kevin Can Wait and starred in Leah Remini It's All Relative, a reality show about her life. Jerry Stiller was born in New York in 1927. He rose to prominence as a comedian alongside his wife, Ann Mira, forming the duo Stiller and Mira in the 1960s. His talent led to memorable roles in both television and film. In The King of Queens, he played Arthur Spooner, Carrie's eccentric and stubborn father. Arthur moves in with the couple after accidentally burning down his own home. He is known for his exaggerated stories, peculiar behavior, and often tense relationship with Doug. Stiller was already famous before the show, particularly for his role as Frank Costanza on Seinfeld. After The King of Queens ended, he appeared in films like Zoolander and Hairspray. Sadly, Jerry Stiller passed away in 2020 at the age of 92 from natural causes. Lou Ferrigno, born in New York in 1951, won the Mr. Universe title twice before becoming a worldwide celebrity as the Incredible Hulk in the classic TV series. His impressive physique and memorable performance made him a pop culture icon. In addition to acting, Ferrigno worked as a celebrity trainer and was even appointed a sheriff's deputy in multiple U.S. states. In The King of Queens, Ferrigno played a fictionalized version of himself. He lives in the same neighborhood as Doug and Carrie and is a friendly neighbor who often gets caught up in Doug's antics. The show humorously plays with his Hulk fame and imposing appearance, contrasting it with his calm and polite demeanor. After The King of Queens, Ferrigno remained active in pop culture, appearing in shows like Con Man and The Offer. He also voiced the Hulk in various Marvel productions and continues to attend bodybuilding and geek culture events worldwide. Nicole Sullivan was born in New York in 1970. She began her career in theater and gained recognition on the comedy show Mad TV, where she showcased her talent for playing eccentric characters. In The King of Queens, she played Holly Schumpert, a dog walker who works for Arthur Spooner. Holly is naive and fun-loving and often gets caught up in humorous situations with the main characters. After the show ended, Sullivan appeared in Cougar Town and Blackish and did voice work for animated series like Kim Possible and Family Guy. Patton Oswalt was born in Virginia in 1969. He began his career as a stand-up comedian and writer. In The King of Queens, he played Spence, a nerdy and socially awkward friend of Doug and Deacon who works for the New York City subway system. Spence is known for his overbearing mother and his love of science fiction. After the series, Oswalt gained recognition as the voice of Remy in Ratatouille and appeared in shows like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and The Goldbergs. He also continued his stand-up career, earning an Emmy and a Grammy. Victor Williams was born in Brooklyn, New York, in 1970. He studied theater at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts and began his career in theater and small TV roles. In The King of Queens, he played Deacon Palmer, Doug's best friend and co-worker at IPS. Deacon is calm and responsible. He often advises Doug while managing his family life with his wife, Kelly. After the show ended, Williams continued acting in series like The Affair, Sneaky Pete, and Happy Together. He also worked in film and voice acting. Gary Valentine was born in New York in 1961. He is the brother of Kevin James, and like him, started in stand-up comedy before moving into television. In The King of Queens, he plays Danny Heffernan, Doug's cousin, who initially has a tense relationship with him, but later becomes part of the friend group. Danny works in home remodeling and struggles with relationships. After the show, Valentine appeared in productions like Paul Blart, Mall Cop, and Kevin Can Wait, while also continuing his stand-up career. Larry Romano was born in New York in 1963. Before joining The King of Queens, he had already appeared in films like Donnie Brasco and the series NYPD Blue. In The King of Queens, he played Richie Iannucci, one of Doug's best friends and a charming but womanizing firefighter. Richie appears in the early seasons, but leaves the show after season 4, and his departure is explained as his move to pursue a relationship. After leaving the cast, Romano continued acting in TV shows and independent films, including The War at Home and The Irishman. Marin Dungey was born in California in 1971. Before The King of Queens, she had already appeared in shows like Party Girl and Seinfeld. In the series, she played Kelly Palmer, Deacon's wife, and one of Carrie's closest friends. Kelly and Deacon experience ups and downs, even temporarily separating, but they eventually reconcile. After the show, Dungey landed major roles in Alias and Big Little Lies. She also appeared in Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Shining Vale. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating fantastic videos like this one. Thanks again, and see you next time.